13 handicap, struggling with fades and general contact, losing some distance. And looking at your face on view, couple things to note is that the grip in your right hand looks to have the club too much in the palm of your hand. You need to get that down more in your fingers, and that will also likely adjust how you're holding it with your left hand as well. Stance, need to get a little bit wider. Looks like a short iron here, so a narrow stance is okay, but build a more powerful stance because your first move in the takeaway does have a little bit of hip sway coming off the ball. And that is one of the easy telltale signs to disrupt consistent contact. As your hips slide off the ball this way, your low point or where the club will hit the ground will often shift behind the same amount as well. You will make a sliding recovery coming back through by collapsing the left knee and driving the hips forward. That looks like it makes up for the work of swaying off the ball as your contact looks okay and you have some decent shaft lean, but you also have a ton of rolling rotation of the club face, which I think is your actual issue, causing the ball to fade and hurting the distance. So what you do in the backswing is rotate the forearms open a bit, and that face is fairly open at this point even though it's off screen. As you get to the top, swayed off of it as we said, but then the recovery move is to try to rotate your right forearm over as quickly as you can in the downswing, closing the face and trying to get that face timed up. You see a lot more of this right arm continuing to rotate and wrist bowing down in the follow through, again all closing face type of maneuvers. You don't have to do as much of that closing if you can control your club face a bit more in the backswing by keeping your right hand more dominantly over the top and looking at that face angle pointed more down toward the ground. Down the line view would be good for this, but also good to see how you slide your hips too much and want to try to rotate a bit more in the backswing as opposed to slide. So a couple things to work on there. Good luck.